Howdy, howdy. Hello, what's up? What's up? Happy Sunday, everyone. Hello. Happy Sabbath. Happy Sunday. Sabbath is Saturday or Sunday? I don't know. Happy Sunday, fam. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're having a great weekend and you're winding it down slowly. Minus chaos, minus fights. Not like NYABOHANSE. I hope that you have your ginger or moringa, whatever you take, man, to wind down the weekend. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time zone is it in your end. I don't know what is the time over there. Okay, so let me know where you tune from, where you're watching from, and how is everything over there. Is everything okay? I wish so. Wagwan, karibu sana. As you join in, like the video, okay, subscribe. And for me, I'm doing great. Not like yeah. Man, I've been down, but at least I'm getting up. I've been taking lots of honey, ginger, lemon, and stuff. So I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves and you're having a great weekend. And so, welcome to another reaction video. My name is JT. This right here is JT Podcast. It's episode 97 of season 2. Shenanigans still. Every day na drama. Every day na drama. Every day na drama. Wahala no they finish. Every day wahala. Every day different wahala in the village. And of course, today now Rosio decided to, get up and communicate a message and say, hey, I can do this too, There's no point of me stacking my money in my bank account under the pillows. I just want to spend money. Money is energy. Money is, money, money is spiritual. Money is energy. So it's like spending. So Rosio decided, instead of stacking money in her bank account for no good reason, she need to spend it. And of course, trashing what TTG did over there, that road that Trenchtown Grandpa, Trenchtown Boy, whatever you call it. Trenchtown Grandpa, whatever he tried to do there, that road wasn't good enough. And Rosio decided today she have to set a record straight, construct a proper road. Of course, we have a new car coming, a sister car, as Maro call it. And Rosio said, because Maro doesn't know how to keep secret, they wanted to, construct a road and prepare for this new car to come. But now already Maro has spilled the beans, are already, spoiled the game. And had already said that the Anuka is coming. So Trenchtown Grandpa constructed something that is not, didn't serve long. And Rosio decided, now I will construct something good. And she said that she's spending more money than Grandpa did. That's to mean trying to wipe his legacy. Grandpa, there's no legacy now left for you in the village. You need to come and do something new, maybe tarmac the road or something, because the road that you constructed there, Rosio has decided to wipe it because it wasn't nothing good, it wasn't nothing good, of course. And without forgetting, MARWA decided to, launch a police case and our area chief. There's a lot of fights between Maro and our neighbors because neighbors decided to come and cut down their trees. And these trees are falling to the fence of Jamaican grandma's land, or maybe, Jamaican grandma land. And there's a land of another subscriber called, is it Doreen Small? I guess, Doreen Small. So these neighbors are cutting their trees down and they're falling on the fence of the so-called Jamaican grandma's land, basically Ayamaro's land. And these trees are falling on the land, that destroying the fence. So Maro went there, took pictures, and say he will launch a police case and report these neighbors because they're they're becoming a nuisance. They're like disrespecting his properties. Now I'm starting to understand, like, so a Winball, not Doreen Small. The land is for Winball. Thank you, Mama Bongo. So now, when I looked at Maro complaining and I say he will take a legal action, go to report to police and chief, I asked myself, So what happened when Mogesi came out to complain about their road, about their path where the trucks are passing? What did Maro do? They got physical. Him and Uncle Mo, they started a fight because neighbors were complaining that these trucks, the Dimongos and Maro's trucks, are destroying their land. They are destroying their fence. How many times have neighbors come to Dimongos construction site complaining that, hey, look, trucks are destroying my fence. Trucks are doing this. Your workers are defecating on my maize plantation. How many times have you heard that? But because neighbors, they don't know how to take legal action, Maro decided he will take a legal action. I'm asking myself, like, Maro, so when it comes to you or to something related to you, you know how to take legal action. But what about others? You know, what about others? Because I saw, yeah, the trees were cut down and they destroyed the fence of alleged Jamaican grandma, which is basically Maro's land, because he say he's the custodian, but basically he's the owner. How are you a custodian with all your papers written on the? With all the land written on your papers? I don't know. How are you? So basically, that is his land. So, and again on this road that this road that Rosio is constructing, it surprised me that they didn't even ask this guy Gitiriba. They didn't even ask his permission. Gitiriba, do you consider us giving a small portion of land here so that road can pass? A tractor or whatever, that caterpillar appeared, a grader, and it moved Gitiriba's fence, it destroyed it. And Rosio even said that on camera. I thought they asked Gitiriba for permission. I mean, even if this thing is for the benefit of the village or villagers, at least you needed to ask for permission. I know maybe Gitiriba, cannot raise any alarm because, of course, he's a loyal work of Maro. And so he needed to just collect the fragments of his fence that are pulled down. I really felt like that is the disrespect of higher order, because even if Gitiriba is working for Maro, at least they needed to ask him or maybe tell him prior, like, hey, Gitiriba, we'll be constructing a road here, and so we'll need that you move your fence or maybe do something, or maybe just no, because he spent money building that fence. So he was just there and he saw his fence being pulled down like that. Other villagers are being told like their trees are going to be cut down, and just because they were building. That's Rosio telling villagers that they were building with no future plans in their heads, because how would they build without thinking about future, about leaving a piece of land for a bigger road for expansion? So Rosio, you come from Argentina to the village the other day, and you want to tell people that when they were trying to live their lives there, they didn't have future in their heads. Wow. Okay, so let's get on it and see what is happening anyway. Karibu sana, welcome guys, and like the video as you join in. Subscribe if you haven't, and let's get into this one. Yeah, I hope that you guys have liked the video. If my voice comes out cracking, just know that I have this flu, but I'm fighting it. It won't pull me down. All right, here comes the road shenanigan, and let's talk about it. So let me play from here.
See, this machine will make this road and the soil to be able to drive comfortably. Maro wants to do this because of something that is about to be arriving soon.
So the purpose of the road is not for the villagers, as Rosio is trying to bring it, because these people Rosio and Maro, they're saying this road is to serve the community, but Rosio is telling you that seriously, they're building this road because a new vehicle is expected. Maro is expecting to buy a new vehicle, possibly maybe a family car. That's why they're cleaning the road to make it, appear nice and stuff like that. And that's why. So whatever it takes, even if villagers have to lose their property, their fence and everything, a new car is coming. So that's why Rosio says. But Maro doesn't know how to keep secret, or he already spilled the tea.
Probably he told you already, because you know Marwa, he doesn't know anything privacy or surprises or anything. But I think he let you know already what's.
Yeah. But now, when I was listening to Maro, he said, Rosio decided, Rosio decided, to give back to the community. And I thought, okay, Rosio, maybe it's a way of communicating maybe to Dimwango, who's been constantly throwing shades to Rosio, saying that, women need to, financially stable, stuff like that. Maybe, responding to Dimwango, I guess Rosio decided, to make a move. I can construct a road in the village. So Dimwango, it doesn't mean I don't have money. It doesn't mean I'm not financially capable. I really think that this is a move maybe to communicate to Dimwango, maybe let her know that me as a Rosio too, I got money, and I can spend money. I can do something even more to the community than you would think. Yeah, when I look at it, Maro say Rosio decided, she will get in and give back to the community.
All right, guys. Today we have a special day. We want to build this road. We want to fix. And something funny, I was thinking about it all night in the morning. And when I woke up, I shared it with my wife, Rosio.
Right? Mm-hmm.
And Rosio said she wants to contribute in paying for the grader. She wants to contribute positively to the society.
All right. So when Maro thought about it, because they want to buy a new car coming to this home. So when he talked to Rosio, Rosio said, yeah, she agreed with it, to pay for construction of that road that initially was constructed by TTG, or Trenchtown Grandpa, or Trenchtown Grandboy. And so Rosio decided now she need to wipe that legacy. In a way, communicating to Dimwango and telling her, hey, yeah, I'm financially capable, just like you've been saying. But again, now, I don't know why, but it's because of their own benefit. Not for the village, because they need a new car to come, maybe a German machine, a lot lying like a BM, no, like a Mercedes-Benz. That is what Maro has been saying. So this Mercedes-Benz will need a good road, smooth road. It's not like a huge truck like that 4x4. That 4x4 Land Cruiser. This Mercedes-Benz will need a good road. So Rosio is not like it's not like this thing is for the villagers, as you make it. But road here is for their own good. But now, the thing that caught my attention is how now this road didn't involve people's consent, because this road is passing through neighbors and their lands, and they have now to cut down trees, they have to destroy fences, they have to do all this because the road need to go straight to the villa. I don't know. But now, even Frus, you're asking, why did the road have to go through all the way to Mayugno house? Is it true it is owned by Maro? That is something you have to think about. And again, you look down how this road was constructed. GITIRIBA was not consulted. Mayugno was not constructed, but these people were ordering, hey, construct a road here to Mayugno, construct a road here to GITIRIBA, move this fence of GITIRIBA. And when GITIRIBA arrived, he was shocked. But now, what could he do? He just came to move his gates and his fences that were already pulled down. So you might start thinking, maybe this property, this GITIRIBA and Mayugno property, are all owned by Maro. You might not know, Something makes me think, because where do you get that authority? Where do you get that power to run on someone's property without even consulting, without something? Yeah, you can say you're constructing a road, but is that road even for me? Yeah, we used to. Now they're bringing an issue like, hey, when your wife wants to give birth and maybe an emergency car needs to come and pick your wife, where will you pass? I mean, all these children have been born in this village. Where did those mothers go to give birth? Did they require a road? So, I mean, it's something you think until you say, oh, maybe one or the other, they own them. They own these properties. And so, I saw this road being constructed here. And Rosio say, even if it's not my home, money likes being spent. Money likes being spent, and me, I will spend the money. Money is energy. Let me move this a little bit. Let me show you this about GITIRIBA's something faster. So here we go. This is the tractor and the caterpillar or the grader, whatever you can call it. And it was moving these roads, and a lot of things were being cut down, like trees and stuff. And even GITIRIBA's fence was pulled down. Let me play for you. You can see.
Over there, like a big root.
And you can see Maro has removed his glasses. When he's when he's such a time for serious business that might involve some war or something, Maro gets his glasses off so that we can see. Right. Okay. In a bit. So right there you can see that is GITIRIBA's compound. And funniest thing is, even Rosio was shocked to learn that GITIRIBA was not aware that his fence and his gate will be pulled down. Now he's there wondering, but he can say nothing, you know. GITIRIBA can't say anything, because why will he raise another? What will he say? You know, what will GITIRIBA say? And you know, one thing is, when a road is being constructed, there is a lot of process, and the government need to be, you know, informed, or maybe the government has to be involved. There is this thing, there is this authority in Kenya that is responsible for the roads, both rural and urban. You know, the National Transportation, you know, National NTSA, National Transportation and Safety Authority. They need to you know, if this road is on the map, on the government map, then the villagers have to know that there's a road here, a public road. But if not a public road, then you have to talk to neighbors, tell them, hey, how about we contribute, and you know, in terms of land, and we build a road. If the road is not mapped or gazetted or in the public space. So if this is a village thing that you guys, because you bought land here and here, and you need a road for your BMW or your Mercedes Benz that you want to buy, then you have to talk to neighbors. It's not like now, because you know, just like Rosio was saying, that these villagers, they don't know that this is for their own good. I'm not doing for me, because even I don't come from this village. I just come from a far place. I just came here, and I'm doing this for them. But they can see that I'm doing this for them. No, it's not like you're doing for them. You're doing for you, because this road is not on the public map. I mean, it's not gazetted. It's not on the government projects. So if this is for villagers, then talk to the villagers. Tell them, hey, contribute. If they agree, do it. If they don't, then leave it. For example, now GITIRIBA is here wondering how his fence is being pulled down, but he can say nothing because he's fully a loyal person to Maro, yeah? So all he could do is just watch and take a video, his fence being pulled down. And Rosio now come here arrogantly and say, oh, I thought that GITIRIBA was consulted. You thought, and you brought a grade already. A tractor is working on GITIRIBA's fence. You thought. Oh, but they can't complain. So that's how actually they expect every villagers or all other villagers to operate, you know. Just respond like that. You see the road is being constructed, yes. So leave it to do, you know, don't say nothing. Look. Just like that. GITIRIBA's fence, the gate down. GITIRIBA's fence and the gate down, just like that. He's running to rescue the gate, but he can't, because this is a machine, man. You know, it has to pull it down on your watch. And Mr. Boss is there standing, so you can't tell man anything. I believe if this thing was planned in prior, maybe GITIRIBA would have moved his fence slowly, I mean, in a good manner, instead of destroying it because he spent his money. But even Rosio said they didn't. They didn't consult. They didn't tell him. Wow. Maro is just right there, just in case GITIRIBA starts or tries to bring chaos. Hey, your fence is down, my guy. Look at how he's pointing for you. Your fence is down. So what are you going to say? No, you can't say nothing, you know. You can't say anything, can you? We are doing this for the village, my guy. So even if your fence, your gate is being destroyed like that, without your permission, you can't say anything.
It's funny, me, I thought.
Just now, listen to the most gross thing that I'm hearing. Rosio is saying it's very funny because I thought that GITIRIBA knew about this. Now it's funny because he didn't know, and now he has to accept the bitter truth. Yeah, it's funny. Honestly, it's really funny. It's funny, isn't it?
It's funny, me, I thought that GITIRIBA agreed to give a little bit of his land to expand the road, and I thought that, I don't know, the guys would come to remove the fence, but no, this machine.
Wow. Wow. It's funny. I thought GITIRIBA agreed. Wow. It's really funny. I thought GITIRIBA agreed that he will contribute a small portion of the land for the road construction. But no, he didn't. I thought they will agree and remove the fence, but no, they didn't. And now look at this. This is a very big machine. Hey, and it's moving and it's destroying. So it's funny. It's really funny. I thought GITIRIBA agreed, but he didn't. And now because he didn't, and we have a machine that we don't even have to ask, it can destroy, it can move. Oh my Lord. So that is the price you pay for being loyal. Paying for being loyal, my guy. Because now what can you say? It's funny. Yeah, ain't it? Rosio, is it funny? Let me repeat this part just for a moment because I find that to be a little bit annoying, and Rosio call it funny. Like it's funny. Seriously.
It's funny, me, I thought that GITIRIBA agreed to give a little bit of his land to expand the road, and I thought that, I don't know, the guys would come to remove the fence, but no, this machine can remove everything.
It's powerful. This machine is powerful. It came to remove everything. Yeah, it's really funny.
Everything. Very powerful, very powerful. Look how.
Wow. Seriously. I believe they are doing this to demonstrate to the villagers of things to come. So it's not a shock when they do some things on other villagers' land. That's what I believe too. Seriously. That's what I believe too. Because now, how is even Rosio comfortable saying something like that? Like she thinks it's funny that GITIRIBA agreed. Now, she found out like GITIRIBA maybe didn't agree. That's why he said he's not going to move his fence. Now, the tipper. Now the tipper has to come under, not the tipper, the grader or whatever caterpillar you can say. It has to come and move it down. And you know, Rosio said these villagers, they don't know that this is for their own good, you know. It's for their own good.
It's expanding and expanding.
It's crazy. Anyway, sorry guys, I like the video. Now you see the destruction. So the whole fence is down and everything. GITIRIBA has to accept that bitter truth because, being a loyal guy. Anyway, GITIRIBA is one of them. I can't really say that maybe he didn't know. Maybe he was told, but he kind of hesitated, or maybe they did this just to send a message to other villagers. She does not mean funny as it's laughing matter, JT. Funny as interesting. Oh, okay. So it's very interesting that we are doing this. I get it. I get it. Anyway, there's this point that Rosio said here. I found to be so much arrogant, very much arrogant. But let's say, so basically, when you see that, maybe you may say that is you may think that was maybe a script, because maybe Mr. GITIRIBA knew that the road would be constructed, so he deliberately decided to leave his fence there for the grader to come and destroy it, so that villagers can see that if your property get destroyed, it's for the good of the village. So you have to chill, But I think other villagers were not informed too. Okay, they just woke up because there's money to construct the road. They did it, and these other villagers, Rosio said, it's like they're dumb. They don't understand that this thing is for their good. It's not even for us. It's not for me and Maro. It's for the villagers. But because they don't understand, that's why they bring drama. They should accept that we are doing for them.
So the fact that we are also using space for the neighbors, we also need their agreements. Because, for example, we need to talk with this neighbor to see if they are able to allow us to expand. Engineer was saying.
All right. So I don't know what kind of talk will come to place when you're already on the work. Like the grade is already, the grader or the whatever. This caterpillar, this grader is over here already working. So you want to talk to neighbors when you're already working on it and even destroying crops, destroying property. I think talking should be done before you even start doing this. When they agree now, you go bring this thing. So these people, they don't know. Even though now we have to do this, I think we need their permission, but they don't know that it's for their own good. I think it's not like Rosio trying to bring it out like these villagers. They are really kind of dumb to understand that the road will benefit them. And when they were building, when they're trying to settle here, they didn't think of future plans. They didn't have future plans in their head. And that's why they could build with no road left, with no land left of the road. That's what Rosio was saying. I think you don't give them choice, That's what I'm saying. They don't give them choice, because you can't come and say, I have to talk to them so that they can give land. We're already working on it. You're already doing it. What kind of talk will exist there? Someone will say, okay, you already done it. Just go ahead, But Rosio is saying they're very slow to understand that she's doing for them. It's not for Maro. She's doing for the villagers, because these villagers are just slow. That's why they come to bring chaos here.
Saying that this road is very narrow, so two cars cannot pass, only one. But if the neighbors agree to accept, for them, it's for them. Sometimes they don't really understand.
You hear that? Now listen to Rosio. It's for them, If they accept, because it's for them, sometimes they don't really understand. It's for them, but these people.
Only one. But if the neighbors agree to accept, for them, it's for them. Sometimes they don't really understand that it's for them. But if they agree to allow us to extend a little bit the road inside of their compounds.
You hear that? You hear that arrogance? But if they allow us to extend inside their compounds, you can even see that that is literally their compound, and there is this thing that they put there as fence. So Rosio is saying this is for them, it's for them. But no, they don't understand that. They can't. They cannot understand it's for them. But if they allow us to get into their compounds, just like that, with no compensation, with nothing. The reason why sometimes the government takes a lot of time to construct a road, they consider a lot of things. Even if, or maybe sometimes they want to pass a railway somewhere there, or maybe a railway need to pass on your land, or maybe some power lines or some road, yo, they don't just come and evict you or maybe evacuate you. I don't know even that if that is the good term. They don't come and chase you from your land. They compensate you. They do that. That's why. So when these people are building their own road and say it's for the benefit of the villagers, and they need to get into their compound inside, and these neighbors need to nyamaza, shut up. They need to shut up and look at everything happening there and just say it's for their own good. I think Rosio is now being disrespectful for the villagers. Why will you say that? It's not for them. You know that, Rosio. You know it's not for them. I even heard her saying that, I'm making a road good for even you can pass with a stroller. But too bad that even these villagers, they don't know nothing about strollers. I've never even seen a stroller. Nobody knows what is a stroller in the village. I was like, oh my God, Rosio, seriously? Now you decided to insult villagers. Like, I'm making a road that even villagers can be passing here with their baby strollers, but too bad they don't even know what a baby stroller is. Oh God. So yeah, you need to pass into their land and do what you gotta do. But
we can actually make a good job. For example, this neighbor, I think it's this one, is the owner of this tree, and he allowed to remove this tree.
It's not like the neighbor had a choice, because you guys was already here, and you can see people had already come with the pangas and machete to cut down the tree. So they only told the neighbor, hey, this tree is going down because we need to construct a road. He said, I don't really think I agree, but don't cut all of them, just leave a few. Like, you don't leave them with a choice. And now you tell them it's for their own good. Throwing shades to them and say, these villagers, they don't know nothing here. I'm trying to build a road. They don't even know what is a baby stroller. And that thing, I don't know why that thing is really disturbing me, why Rosio say villagers, they don't understand what is even a baby stroller. Oh my God, I don't know why is Rosio saying that. Rosio, why are you being disrespectful? Anyway.
So we can, it's a few centimeters, but it really makes a difference. So I'm sorry, my friend, they will catch you. But thank you for your service. This neighbor,
lady next door is saying it's true. Most villagers don't know baby stroller. No, you're wrong. Just say they know it, they just don't use it. It's a different thing. Are you trying to say because villagers don't have cars, they don't know what a car is? No, they know baby strollers, they know what they are, but they don't use them, because how will you be pushing a baby stroller in a village? No, I mean, there's no proper place to push a stroller. There's having these suitcases that have they have moving wheels. You can pull them or push them. But in the village, you can't do that. You have to carry a suitcase on the head or maybe somewhere. It's not like they don't know. They do. They know what is a baby stroller. I mean, that is an insult. Everyone knows what is a baby stroller. This is 2025. You really think that these people live in a cave or somewhere, that these people are baboons? No, seriously, they know. The thing you can say that they only don't use it, okay? They don't use it because of the conditions, right? So it's not like they don't know. I don't agree with that. So the trees have to be cut down, whether the villagers agree or not.
Agree. But that one, he said no, but it's okay. We need to also accept yeses and no's, but sometimes they're not really able to see that this will benefit them. But it's okay. It's okay.
These villagers are unable to see that this road will benefit them. They are unable to see. Just say, Rosio was unable to fix the wall of her yard, a leaking wall in Argentina, because she was scared of her next door neighbor. Now, how dare she involves herself in village road when she is not Kenyan? Like she said, she has plenty of money in the bank, so she can't. She don't want to stack the money in the bank. She don't want to spend the money. Okay, Rosio want to spend her money, and actually, she's spending more than Trenchtown Grandpa did. Hey, Trenchtown Grandpa spend money, yeah, but she spent more than him.
Okay. Also, change takes time, Not everybody, also change brings resistance. Not everybody is able or wants to be that part of that change. They are very...
What's up, EBBs? I'm letting you know. Okay. I was checking that. Anyway, what did Grandpa, Trenchtown Grandpa said or did there? Trenchtown Grandpa. One moment. Guys, like the video for me, all right? Trenchtown Grandpa constructed this road initially. How? Darlington, I see you. Trenchtown Grandpa actually constructed this road some days back, but Rosio says the way that Grandpa constructed this thing wasn't in a good way. And Rosio now decided to pour more money than Grandpa, maybe to be more than that person, that donor, to build a good road, because it's nonsensical to do something that cannot serve people for long. Maybe I'm thinking maybe Rosio will tarmac the road or something. So what did Grandpa do? Grandpa, you did trash. All your legacy is being washed by Argentinian baby mama. So the villagers are not going to remember you for nothing, my guy. The villager will not going to remember you for nothing, because Rosio decided to wash your legacy and say whatever you did there.
Do this, and we don't care about what's going to happen with the water when it rains. Maybe we're just doing this just to waste time. We shouldn't. This time we should do it properly, because this is the second time doing this. The grader. I was using grinder.
This is the second time we're doing this, and there's no way that we can be doing this over and over, because you don't care where the water will be passing, or maybe you do some shoddy work for the sake of it.
It's the grader that we passed here, that is passing by here. This is the second time we are doing this, so I hope it's the second and the last, and then we can enjoy something that lasts. I don't know if forever, but for a long, long time. But for that, it needs to be very well done.
Yeah. Hey, Grandpa. There is this other place here. Guys, like the video. Someone asking me where I come from. Is there even a point?
Are you?
Where I come from? Yo, why do you need my address, my location? Why is someone asking me if I'm a Kenyan or something? I don't know.
So this has been done already months ago by Trenchtown Boy.
No, he's not Trenchtown Boy anymore, Rosio. He's Trenchtown Grandpa, okay? He's not a boy anymore, he's a grandpa. So yeah, that road has been done before by Grandpa, but he didn't spend a lot of money. He didn't spend a lot of money, or maybe he didn't do it to the standards that a German machine can pass. No, Rosio decided to do it.
One of our big followers, big fan of Maro from Jamaica, but with the rain and everything, didn't really last. But well,
yeah, but now what we're doing?
What we are doing now is the same thing that he has done before, okay? And then Maro wants to put concrete.
Why are people asking me some crazy questions here? What's going on? Didn't you come from your mother? What's that? What's going on here? Okay, go on. I'm reading your comments. Go on, pour them. Write all your comments over there. I'm reading all your comments. Okay, Grandpa did this thing, but now he didn't do it to the standards. Roro is doing it.
I don't know if he wants to put entirely, but at the beginning he wants to start like with 2 lines where a car can pass comfortably. You know, of course, it's very expensive. Actually, for this same project that I'm doing right now, I'm paying more than trench town that they are.
Grandpa, you hear that? It's not that the thing that you did here in the village. For the same project I'm doing, I'm paying more than Trenchtown Grandpa. So literally like washing your legacy away. We're not going to remember you for nothing. So the next time you try to come to the village and say, I was here, I built the road. Which road? Rosio decided to wash it, and pay more than Trenchtown Grandpa. So she's the big donor of the village right now. Grandpa, what are you going to say? What are you going to say next? What did you do? What did you do in the village? Because Rosio have, washed it away. So what are you going to do? And she's paying more than you.
They are asking for more money. We ask, like, why? Why so much more? Because they were asking even double or even more than double. And they say, we're going to do a very good job. So, a very good job, I hope.
Now, because she's a Muzungu, people are asking for double money, double prices. If it's something that costed $1, they ask for $2, because she is a Muzungu and she's paying more than Grandpa. Wow. That's gross. She's trying to take the shine off Demon, of course. And I really thought the first time I saw that thing, I knew that this is just now to like cover up what Dimongo is doing in the village, because she's the talk of the town every day. My multi-million mansion, my whatever, my villa, my this and that. And now, anytime that she need to shine, she need to bring a drama. But now she decided, let me steps back and even communicate to Dimongo and tell her I equally have money, and this money that I have, I like spending this money. I like spending this money, and the money is energy. I don't want to stack my money in my bank account. I don't want to stack them in my bank account. No, I like to spend the money. So, Dimongo, now you have your answers here. Madam Parasa is saying, for her, she likes to spend her money, not put the money in the pillow. But these villagers were building without thinking. Let me put this and play another one here. Guys, like the video for me?
Your YouTube videos aren't getting...
Yeah, these are the issues when people, they come and build, but maybe they're not really thinking for a future road, or they don't really think for...
Now listen to Rosio saying that these villagers, when they were building here, they just come and build. They don't think about the future. And so because they don't think about the future, she has to do the thinking for them. Destroy their fences, because how dare these slow dumb villagers. They just build without thinking about future, and the future is Maro will buy a car and will need a road. So how? Kijana Mpora, relax. Okay, relax. Let everyone express themselves. Why chill? Okay, tulia. So Rosio is telling them, hey, you guys, you are building here with no future in your heads. Why? Why are you not thinking about future when you are building here? So let me do the thinking for you. Destroy your fences and everything. But I really think that in the villages is different, If the road is not on the map, if the road is not gazetted as a public road, then it's only the villagers who uses their lands for footpaths. And those footpaths are not necessarily have to be expanded to be bigger roads. Unless now you guys come together, have a meeting, talk, have a real good talk and agree to construct a road that will serve all people in the village, if they all agree. But now, if these people are building without thinking about future, what about Maro? Did he think about how he will get a road? Because if he did, he would have bought a land for the road. You don't buy land for your villa and now decide to use other people's road or other people's land for the road. Because it was something heartbreaking when I saw Marwa saying that he's going to report a neighbor for destroying his fence, while he opted to fight Mogesi because he was complaining about the same. The audacity, I mean, the hypocrisy. I don't know.
Yeah, these are the issues when, you know, people, they come and build, but maybe they're not really thinking for a future road, or they don't really think for a future. But we can fix it.
They don't think for a future. But now we can fix it. Huh? And again, there is something here that Maro and his neighbors and his neighbors were doing here. Let me play it for you. And you can see here, Maro was taking a walk, you know. Oh my God, people, please get me the likes up, please get the likes up. Thank you so much. So on the other hand, while Rosio is telling neighbors that they don't think, Maro bought this land for, is it Winnipeg? No, this land is for Jamaican grandma. May her soul rest in peace. For the late Jamaican grandma. So this road, the land that was bought in the name of Jamaican grandma, but it's literally Maro's land. When Maro was taking Jamaican uncle to go and see the land, they found a neighbor who was cutting trees and they destroyed their fence. And what Maro said there, it actually got me thinking, like, Maro, seriously. So you want to go and make a police case and report neighbors to the police and chief, but when the neighbors were the same neighbors were raising alarm about you guys destroying their fence, what did you do? You know, what did you do?
Oh, they come and maintain it for you.
Yeah, you see, like here now, the neighbor has cut trees. Yeah. They have fallen on my fence, and he doesn't care.
Don't fix it.
He will not. So then I'll have to start fixing.
Come over here.
Yeah, look, even they have big bananas there. You see? No. Hello.
All right. What happened? What happened to that fence, by the way? Because it's the same thing. I saw someone coming to report to Dimwango that, hey, your boys, when they were bringing material to your construction site, they destroyed my fence. I need that fence to be fixed. Dimwango said, yeah, okay, I'm going to send my uncle to come and see it. Maybe sometime. I'm going to send my uncle to come and see it. Maybe he can fix it. But did we see them fixing the fence for their neighbors? No. Did they go to report to the police? No. They came to talk to Dimwango. Hey, Dimwango, you guys have destroyed my fence. So what am I going to do? But now Maro comes here to the Jamaican grandma's land and see the same thing that they did to a neighbor has been done to him. He's here crying and saying he's going to report to the police and chief. I'm like, so this chief only work for you? They don't work for other people, okay? This chief only listen to the Maro's family. They don't listen to other people.
Hello. No, uncle, this is very bad.
I think you have to cut these with this spring.
Yeah, I need to cut it. Otherwise, again, you see this tree fall on it, fall on the fence, fall on everything.
You should talk to them, man.
No, it's because I've not
All right. What happened?
said anything. Because number one, I came, they had cut trees and they had fallen.
Yes.
I told them, hey, fix this.
Yes.
Now you see, now they have
You
done.
have to talk to them again.
No, I will take a report, or I call chief area.
Yes.
So you even have, you had that. So Maro said he was going to call the area chief. Call him. That means he has his number and he has him working for him. Okay? Area chief will have to listen to Maro because, of course, it's working for them. You know, I'll have to call area chief and tell him, why are the neighbors doing this for me? You know, I can't take this. No, not me. But the neighbors can take of it, you know. Area chief have to listen to him, no matter. But area chief doesn't want to listen to villagers. So what happened? Because, okay, let me play this for...
To come and take a report to them.
Exactly.
You look, all my fence is down.
Fix it, man.
They should fix.
Exactly. That is your fence, man. At least for this now you're saying, all my fence is down. This is Jamaican grandma's land. The Maro claims that he's just a custodian. He's not the owner of the land. He's just a custodian. But we all know that that is Maro's land, literally. Because where is the Jamaican grandma's family? They're nowhere to be seen. They don't come claiming anything here. I have to do what? Sorry. Guys, get the likes up. Please get the likes up. Thank you. So he need to go and report to the chief, because chief only listened to him. Look what he's complaining. His land, or his land called Jamaican grandma's land, has been destroyed, or maybe the fence has been destroyed, but these people were cutting trees. But so he need to talk to chief to take an action, a quick action, because working for them, you know.
Fix it.
And they are not a good tree cutter neither.
Look, they cut all fence. Look, it's down.
You know, Maro?
Yeah.
A good tree cutter?
Yeah.
Let the tree fall where you want it to fall.
No, this one I have to take a report, because all the fence of Jamaican grandma is gone.
Yeah.
This one I have to take a report, because all the fence of the Jamaican grandma is gone. Maro, you could have said that is your fence. Nobody actually will say no, because we know it's your fence, right? You have to take a report. But now, what happened to other lands? You know, Cavani is saying Maro planned to steal Mama Anne's land, but her daughter and subscribers helped to protect her land. Maro and his super highway. Actually, the only home, or the only family, that's the only family in the village that has defeated Maro and his shenanigans are the Mama Annes, except that one Anne, that wrote the letter to Maro. These other people, they really fall for his crap. But the Mama Annes, they stood firm. They said, hey, this is our place, this is our land. You're not going to drive us. You're not going to control us. So this is what we do. Go out. They wanted to pass the road. Sometimes back, you remember when the material being passed. And the Mama Anne was saying, hey, why are you guys bringing the trucks to my home like you passing my compound? And that's how they were able to, to defeat him. But now, looking at Marwa, going vexed here, going crazy because these people are cutting trees and they destroyed his land. But what about the other time? What about the other neighbors who are complaining? I mean, not even to say other neighbors. What about Mogesi? I will keep playing this video because there's no way that we're going to forget this one. I'll keep playing this every day.
Bro, this is what we call stupidity. Bro, Peter in a good manners, bro. Respect villagers. Respect villagers. Hakuna. Kuna baadhi ya vitu zenye inafaa. Angalia. This nonsense. Guys, this is nonsense. Ona. This is nonsense. This is nonsense.
I'll keep playing this video because when Maro is going crazy here over his property being destroyed, or grandma's property. What about this other thing? When these villagers came to complain about their property, what Maro did? They got physical, They got physical. They started fighting. So what about it? Did Maro talk about this? No, he didn't. Okay? He didn't. Actually, he's trying so hard for people to forget about this story. But I'll be playing it every day. I'll be playing this every day, man, so that you remember that when other people are complaining about their project or maybe their land and properties, they have the rights, just like you think you do on yourself, or maybe on your subscribers.
Stupidity. Hakuna. Hakuna.
Unajua anaongea ujinga. Anaongea ujinga.
Hakuna. Pita pole pole bro. Pita pole pole. Pita pole pole. Gonga hii.
Unaonyesha meno hakuna.
Gonga hii. Kwa hivyo hapa kuna njia government. There is no hakuna njia government hapa.
Hii barabara. Wewe. Hata kufunga hata wewe.
There is what we call law. Kuna kipimo cha sheria.
Kwanza kutoka India. 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 Hata bado na mamura tori.
Njina fai pita.
Hata bado na mamura tori. Hata bado na mamura tori. Wote bili.
Unaante vya nuka ambo hunu.
Mimi mzee na kuheshimu.
Kuna njina pita hapa.
Mzee na kuheshimu.
Kuna njina pita hapa.
Kuongelesha. Mzee na kuongelesha.
Tevi Maro akemura. Kuna njina pita hapa. Hata wewe unajua mimi sijaongea vibaya.
Hata bado na mamura tori.
Kuna njina pita hapa.
Uone huko heta. Uone huko heta. Huko heta wewe. Hayo huko heta.
Pesa si hapo.
Okay.
Uone huko heta.
Angalia kama zile nini zimekanyoka vizuri.
Unapita wapi?
Angalia kama zile nini zile doza alveje.
Hii kamera haiendi popote pale.
Pesa.
Na ulikuwa mbaya mbaya.
Pesa.
Foto na raha.
Pesa.
Foto na raha.
Maro.
Achana muruna. Shikaje mu.
Popote. Mungu moja yeni popote. Mungu moja mlipo.
Hata mkitango atriento. Hata mkitango atriento. Tango atriento. Hakuna mura. Unajua kwa sasa. Unajua kwa Maro. Hapo unajua. Hapo kama temra wanurudisha kamera yangu.
Maro no muya.
Takuri kurate. Takuri kurate. Oi. Patia kamera yangu. Tangu kamera nini? Tangu kamera nini?
Nilikuerekoka.
Nipatie kamera yangu. Nipatie kamera yangu.
Nataka na kuheshimu.
All right. I say I'll be playing this video every day. Every day. I will play that video every single day. Unless you guys forget. Because when Maro comes and starts complaining about the land or whatever, this and that, he really forgets that the same neighbors, the same villagers, that's exactly how they feel when you invade their land, when you destroy their property. So for him here, he's talking about, taking them, going for police case or launching a police case, calling the area chief and lecturing him and telling him, hey, take a step for these neighbors, do this. Bro, I need to remind you, and by the way, Maro, this guy really forgets, these people really forget. But if it's for them, then it's bad. If it's for the neighbors are slow. Even Rosio is saying the same thing, that even these neighbors, they don't know anything, the neighbors, or not neighbors, like the villagers, something is like, they don't know that I'm doing it for their good. They are living... Actually, they don't even know a baby stroller. Let me play that, because that thing really got me annoyed a little bit. I don't know why, but it really got me annoyed. Rosio is kind of saying that...
Are you looking to establish your...
No, I'm not looking. No, I'm not.
I'll tell you, maybe very soon we get a stroller. No, nobody uses a stroller here. Look, you think I've never...
You hear that? Rosio is saying, I'm making a good road so that very soon we can have a stroller, but nobody uses a stroller here, which is okay. Yeah, it's true, they don't use it. But now, what got me pissed is when Rosio say, they don't know what a stroller is. So that is the reason why, Rosio, you can try to work on them. You guys want to work on villagers because they don't know a small thing, simple things like a stroller. I don't know. I don't want to entertain that kind of talk. I don't want to agree that the villagers, they don't know these kind of things. This is 2025, you guys. And if you think that people got access to the internet, they know all these things, you guys. Even if they don't use them, but we kind of know them, Come on, seriously.
I've never seen a stroller in my life in the village. Like, villagers don't know what a stroller is.
Seriously?
Stroller is for the city.
I've never seen a stroller in my life in the village. Villagers don't know a stroller, Hey, Lisa K, let me give you a very special thanks for that super slap. You're saying, Jerry, this is concerning. Until they have to pay for all the wicked behavior, it will continue. Why stop if all people do is talk and do no action? And I can't stop. For me, I'll have to do my part. Like it's bad. You at least you let me tell you something really true. You see, if it wasn't for reactors, I'm not saying for me, if it wasn't for reactors, all reactors that you see that they call negative reactors, if it wasn't for them, a lot of things will actually be, covered and stuff like that. A lot of mess will be covered, and a lot of things will go unseen and rewarded. So by us trying to focus on these kind of things, and by us trying to, pretty much trying to expose all these rotten things in the village, at least we try to control. We try to, bring at least a change in the village. Trust you me, it will be even worse, because before reactors started, going deeper into this, exposing all this sad reality that you see, people will do a lot of nonsense that they get away with it because nobody takes note of that. But when reactors come here and they expose all this, for example, if Mogesi didn't film that video that I played here, that clip, if Mogesi didn't film that video, will you ever think in your mind that Maro can get physical and fight like a village illiterate boy? Will you ever think something of that sort? But yeah, until you saw that on camera, and now reactors are talking about it, we are sharing the video. Now people are now starting to see Maro for who he is. I'm telling you that reaction is not just for noise and stuff. They make changes. They do. When reactors talk about this, they focus and bring these realities out. At least we control. For example, Mogesi posted that video, and now Maro will try as much as possible to act like he's kind, he's not that violent, but you can see them. You can see. So yeah, we'll keep doing this to bring it. Now, let me go back to this. Hey, thank you, Lisa K, for that super slap. I appreciate that. And I was talking about Rosio saying that in the village, nobody knows what a stroller is. They don't know. I think this is the mentality that the Maro have given even Rosio, to think that villagers, these are some sort of animals that they don't even reason. You can do anything, just anything to them. They won't complain. They don't think. Literally, that these people are living like maybe a Stone Age, something like some eras, 1600 before Christ or something. I mean, you can only try to imagine like aliens, like I don't know. That's what I was saying, Like these people don't even think, They don't even know what a stroller is. I'm making a very good that you can pass with them even a stroller, but hey, villagers don't know even a stroller. They don't even know what it is. I'm like, seriously. Marwa, your baby daddy Marwa is another villager. So what do you mean? Rosio, you forget that even Maro is a villager.
Well, nobody uses a stroller here. Look, you think? I've never seen a stroller in my life in the village. Like, villagers don't know what a stroller is. Stroller is for the city.
Villagers don't know what is a stroller. The strollers are for the city. No, that's wrong. They know what a stroller is. They just don't use it. It's because you cannot push a stroller in these kind of messy places. And again, priorities, my guy. Just like you say, priorities because maybe of financial issues, and stuff like that. It is, but now how Rosio maybe is viewing it, she's making it look like now these villagers are some sort of ancient animals. Okay.
There's no way a stroller can be used here. So you will never see us with a stroller in the village. Maybe in a city, maybe while traveling, other place.
Okay. Let me play this. Guys, please get the likes up. Thank you so much. Please add me more likes. If you haven't liked the video, please add me more likes. All right? And listen to what else he's saying.
All this idea of buy this and buy this because you need this for the baby, you also need this and you need this and you need this and you need this. No, not really. Now I don't believe that story anymore. And I'm grateful that I'm able to see that there's no stroller here in the village.
All right. But now, I don't want to take it out of proportion because Rosio was saying that she now wants to adjust with the life of the village, because right there, you don't need a lot of things like you need to buy a baby stroller because you have a toddler. You have to buy this and that and that. You just need to live a free life, which I really agree. You have to live just like the villagers live. You don't need this, you don't need that, because life is just simple in the village. But now don't make it look like now they don't know this stuff. That is why I have a problem with you. Yes, I agree with you. The point was, life is simple in the village. You don't need a lot of complications, buy a stroller, buy this, buy toys, buy that. Children go to play out there with animals. They go to play in the rivers. They don't need a lot of toys. They go fish, hunt, stuff like that. But now, don't make it look like now villagers are so behind. That's why you guys can walk on them like that.
Nobody's thinking about buying a stroller here in the village, so it doesn't even cross their mind. Sometimes it can be for a financial reason, but even beyond financial, they grow in different ways.
Majorly for financial reasons, but again, you don't find pleasure, pushing your baby in a stroller. You just need to, put your baby on the back and go. I mean, you have more important things to do than, luxury. We consider them luxury. That is true. But hey, please get the likes up. I was talking about this issue of Maro complaining or Maro having a fight with neighbors because they cut the trees and they destroyed the fence of this land called the land of Jamaican grandma, the late Jamaican grandma, which is basically Maro's land because he's saying he's just a custodian, but we know it is his land. So why are they having a fight with their neighbors? Why didn't they think about that when they were destroying Mogese's crops or maybe Mogese's uncles? Why cutting down the trees, doing all that nonsense?
Yeah, you have to make it fix it, man.
See, all the fence is gone. All.
All.
No, they will fix it.
Yeah, it's not a good tree cutter because you should make the tree fall away from the to the fence.
Yeah.
So I know what a tree cutter is. They don't know what they're doing.
Let's go here and see. I want to make a call.
All right, Maro want to make a call to the chief, quick, fast. Make calls and get these neighbors arrested as soon as possible because that is bad for him. He can't stand looking at neighbors, taking him for granted because he's a big fish in the village and he needs to be respected. I'm not the owner, guys. I'm just a custodian. But these people, why are they destroying the fence of my
calls right now?
Yes, not right now.
This one is not okay. All right, take some pictures.
Yeah, take pictures too.
Oh, even I'm recording a video, but I want to take pictures that I can share. Guys, you see, this is not fair. See, they have, see, and this is not my land. I'm a custodian.
No. So that is not your land. You're just a custodian. But it's your papers, right? Let me read this. JJ thinks is if villagers went to the Western world, would they go? If they do everything and only eat what villagers eat daily? Never. They will do not that first hand. Yeah, guys, expectation and Rosio. I don't understand what you mean, man. Just type something that I can read and at least understand. I really want to know what your point is, I really want to know what you mean, but just type something I can read, Where will you invest a penny into village property that has no resale value? Once you have to understand that one is for the clout, okay? Rosio want to just take over the game. You can see that daily it's always about Dimongo and Maro. Daily about Dimongo and Maro. If Rosio has to make something, then maybe she needs to talk about maybe she needs to bring a drama. Maybe I'm having I'm going through depression, or maybe come and say something, just something, to make her stand out. And so I think maybe one is to use that video for more begging because, yeah, of course, she never skipped mentioning that by you supporting me, that's why you can see I'm able to do these kind of things, build a road and returning to the community. The same Rosio who could not build or fix that junkyard in the the same Rosio who could not fix that junkyard in Argentina is now saying that she doesn't want to keep money in the bank. She just wants to spend the money and return to the community. Even if it's not her home, like this is not her home, she just wants to return to the community. What happened to the Argentina, Rosio? By then you didn't have no money, eh? So does it mean that nothing else is needed in Argentina? So you don't just want to stack money in the bank or maybe under the pillows. You just want to spend money because money is spiritual and money is energy. when the more he go out, the more he comes, stuff like that. So, oh, see, I thought you needed a villa in Argentina. So is it a way of telling Maro now, I'm doing this because now you owe me another favor? You'll need to build something for me. That one aside, I'm coming back to it. But before that, this thing that Maro is complaining about here, you know, why is Maro so mad? I think he's now feeling the pain of what villagers are feeling, because this is exactly, someone wakes up in the morning and come and find his fence, all of his fence is down. And all you can say is just complain because nobody want to listen to you. The same thing, Maro, you know, same thing.
Look on over there, you see?
Yeah.
They hit the bananas. The problem is not even those bananas. The problem is this fence.
Yeah, the fence.
Because after this, people will be crossing here.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Doing whatever they want. And it's not just one part, Uncle.
No, all
Look, all over.
All over.
No, this one I'll say no.
Let me go there and see what else is there.
This one I'll say.
This one I will say no. And why do you think your no have an impact more than the neighbors? I've had neighbors saying no. They come and tell Dimango, your workers are coming and poo in my maize farm. They defecate in my maize farm. Dimango doesn't do nothing. They come and tell Dimango, the trucks that were bringing you material, they destroyed my fence. She doesn't do nothing. So you have to say no, and the villagers now have to pay the price of this. I'm not just saying that. By the way, why haven't you activated your community tab so we can post there? It's active. Maybe I don't know. I'll go and check. If I haven't activated, I will activate. Just be kind. Okay, after this, I will go and activate it. Okay, but you guys come post something there. Everything. I'm not saying just come and praise me. Just come and empty your opinions there so that we can interact. By the way, that's another thing. But I will activate it. I was trying to hold a little bit and see how it's going. I will activate it right over here. Thank you, Fullman. Elvis is asking me, so JT, help me understand, how do you make a police report on behalf of someone who is no longer alive? Oh, now you understand that Maro want to go and report to the chief on behalf of Jamaican grandma, you know, that they destroyed the fence. And he says that he's not the owner, he's just a custodian. How? I don't know. But, you know, okay, the thing is, you all know that the land was bought on Maro's papers. Okay, so literally he's the owner of that land. So saying about being a custodian or something, just a language, but he's the owner of the land. Literally, you know that there's no Jamaican grandma here. May her soul rest in peace. Maybe one of these fine days she'll be visiting Maro in dreams. It won't be good. Oh my God. If Jamaican grandma starts appearing in Maro's dreams, hey Maro, how about my land? It will be crazy, but just for now.
No, this is.
I'll call the area chief.
Yes.
To take a report.
Yes, call the area chief.
Or I report to the police.
Yes.
Because this is lack of
responsibility, man.
and even taking care of.
That is lack of that's lack of respect. And they Wagwan Breman. So for Maro and Jamaican uncle, they think this is lack of respect for him and his property. But what about other people's properties? That's why I have a problem with it, you know.
Otherwise, we do a deal. They have to give me some trees. I sell and replace the fence that they have.
Okay. Okay, Marwa. So you need this tree that have been cut down so that you can go and sell and replace the fence that was broken. That is a deal that he needs because they destroyed my fence. So maybe you can strike a deal. They give me the trees that they've cut down. I go and sell. I replace the fence. Why did you bring the same suggestion when people were coming to complain to Dimwango? Why didn't you bring the same suggestion? I mean, when Mogesi and his uncle were out here complaining, why did you bring the same suggestion? What do? You ordered Gunmo. Let's work on this boy. Let's take his camera. Let's fight him. And even if you threaten that man, that old man, that you'll put him to prison. You'll jail him for complaining. You guy, why you complain? I'll take you to jail. I'll imprison you. I'll imprison you, old man. But when it comes to him, I need to file a report. I need to go and report. This is a police case. Seriously.
You don't know what it is. I never cut like this before.
They cut the entire forest.
You cannot cut tree like this. Now let it fall to anywhere it want to fall.
No.
They're burning towards the same time.
This one I'm gonna look for the owner.
Yes.
And call him. Tell him I have a police case.
Yes.
I'm gonna look for the owner. Call him and tell him he has a police case. Wow. Yeah. Madam Parasite, what did you say? And what did you say about the villagers and their property? Madam Parasite said the villagers, they just they just slow. Okay, they don't understand that she's doing for them. All right. And these people, maybe they will know later after this. And even it's not my village, this thing is not it's not even my village. It's not even my home. I'm just doing it. All right. One second. Guys, please get the likes up. All right. Thank you. Get the likes up.
I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, maybe this road is for me. But imagine I'm not even from this place. It's not like, oh, I'm really supporting my home bird. No, this is not my place. I just came here, but I've been received by this community.
This is not my home. Madam Parasa is saying, this is not my home. All right? Hi, Caro. How are you doing? You good? Happy Sunday. Ulienda kanisani? Caro, I know you like going to church. I hope you prayed for me, I'm sick, Caro. Did you pray for me? I hope you did, man. Thank you. Karibu sana, Caro. My OG. All right. Please get the likes up. Rosio is saying, I'm doing this. I'm just returning to the community because if this is not even my home, I don't know even how to make it make sense. This is not my home. This is not my place, but I'm just doing it,
Okay, very nice. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, maybe this road is for me. But imagine I'm not even from this place. It's not like, oh, I'm really supporting my home bird. No, this is not my place.
Maybe in a way that Rosio thought that people are going to judge her like, why are you telling us now you're doing something for the community? But we know your junkyard back in Argentina wasn't good. Why didn't you do that? If you, baby, by the way, our Rosio is trying to bring it out like she has a lot of this money sitting in her account that she doesn't want to do that. Money needs to be spent. Money likes being spent. But this is not even my home. I'm doing it for the community. Because when I came here, I was received by who? Received by who?
I just came here, but I've been received by this community in a very beautiful way. It's going to be like almost 2 years since I'm here. And the community has opened the doors for me. I feel the land has welcomed me as well.
Oh, Rosio, now you're trying to get into the villagers, no? No, they're not parasites anymore. They welcomed you. They did. No, Rosio. We know where that conversation is going. You're trying to crawl back into villagers because I remember how you said or what you said about these villagers. I haven't forgotten. So save us the headache.
To you, if you want just to have money in your bank account and to keep it there quiet, no. Money doesn't like to be stuck. Money likes to circle. You receive and you give it out. Receive and you give it out. Receive and you give it out. Receive and use it, not spend it. We shouldn't be spending money. We should.
Money doesn't like to be stuck in an account. No, money needs to be, used. Money comes and you give it out. And it's crazy, it's funny, all right, really funny how they're making it look like they're building for villagers, Rodani. She working the road for a car. Exactly. I say that. She even say that. It's really crazy and funny how they make it look like this is for the villagers. Guys, please. I'm having money in my account and I just don't want it to sit down in my account. Just want to spend this money. Money likes being spent. It's a spirit, and a lot more explanation over there. Money likes to be spent. It likes to be spent. But now she doesn't say that I'm doing this for me and Maro because the car that is supposed to be bought should be passing on this road. That Maro already spoiled the tea. She even say that. Money needs what to be done, Rosio.
Should be using money. We use the money. Money is a tool that was given for us. So we have to use it. So it's very good to have reasons to use money. Money is energy, and money likes when you have a reason to spend it. Money doesn't want you to get money and put it under the pillow. So
she must have made a lot of money, I never knew that she's now a super baller in the village. You have money spent, stuck in the pillows, Rosio. Oh my God, why don't you send me some? Why don't you send me some money, Rosio? Why are you guys begging if you have a lot of money stuck in your pillows and in your accounts that now you want to spend it? Why are you guys begging? Why don't you buy Dimango some 1,000 bags of cement? Money likes that when you receive them. From who? When you receive the money from donatus, you spend it. Okay? I see. I knew where this conversation was going. So when money likes that when you receive it, you spend.
So I really like to use my money wisely as much as possible. Of course, sometimes maybe I do silly shopping, things that I don't really need, but most
money needs to be spent. You don't take money and spend and hide it under your pillows. All right, Madam Parasite. I didn't know you have so much money that need to be spent. But now the thing is, you already told us the car is coming. Okay, it is because of that car, and you guys. Even Maro said a new baby is coming. He said in this video, let me see, a sister car. A sister? What did he say about the car? Like a sister what? I don't remember the exact words. Let me play it.
ready to
Guys, we have our Land Cruiser here. You see, it's looking nice. I need it to be washed. Today they will wash it, and very soon it will have a sister vehicle. Very soon.
So that's the thing. Yeah, very soon they will have a sister vehicle. That's to mean another car is coming. Oh my God. Okay. 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 Okay, you guys. I don't want to be messy, okay? What do you say in the comment? Oh my goodness. I wish you use a little app. Okay, no, because you're being messy, like seriously. I saw a similar comment over here. Somebody saying, which shopping have you done? Yeah, wearing clothes meant for the vulnerable. Anyway, Bremen, she is swimming in pride with donors' money. Hey. All right. Okay, she needs to spend her money instead of putting the money under the pillows, eh? Okay. Chayara, see you. Thank you for joining. She needs to sit and be quiet. Hey, Rosio doesn't want to be quiet. She says money doesn't like to be kept in the whatever. Money likes to be spent. So,
Of course, sometimes maybe I do silly shopping, things that I don't really need, but most 99%, I'm very conscious in the way that I use my money. I don't spend my money. Even my vocabulary has changed throughout the year.
Wow. She doesn't spend her money, she uses her money. Oh, that's a good thing. So you guys, why do you expect her to go and buy a bra? That's spending. You guys are messy. I don't really want to be messy. Today is Sunday. I just want to be calm. And of course, I'm taking my meds. Thank you, doctor, for that concern. I'm taking my ginger, lemon tea with honey and all that, and I'm good. Thank you. What man does she have? Hey, she has a lot of money, you guys. Anyway, I don't wanna stay here for that long. Veronica is telling me to go and find a job. Yeah, I will go find one. Are you hiring? Veronica, are you hiring? If you're hiring, please tell me where I can send my CV. I need that job. Okay, so let the car come. Yeah, that's the thing. But the one thing that I have a very big problem is why these people making their own project look like it's for villagers. But I really sympathize with GITIRIBA looking at his fence being pulled down and Rosio laughing and saying, it is funny. I thought that GITIRIBA knew, that he agreed. I thought he knew that he agreed that this fence would be pulled down like that. But no, it wasn't. It wasn't. Even if this engineer, I don't know, engineer said he think he will talk to GITIRIBA to see if GITIRIBA will agree. But how do you do that? Like, I think you talk to someone before you're doing something. I was really sympathetic with GITIRIBA to see his fence and his gate be pulled down without his permission, but because he's a loyal guy to Maro, then he can say nothing. Listen to what this man was saying.
And also, that's what GITIRIBA.
Yeah.
GITIRIBA can agree to remove this.
To also open.
And then go like 1 meter.
Yeah.
You see?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I hope that GITIRIBA will agree to move 1 meter. I mean, they're already constructing, they're already pulling it down, and they say they hope that GITIRIBA will agree. Does he even have a choice? Why they make it look like even GITIRIBA has a choice? He doesn't. He doesn't have no choice. So all they could do is just...
Because the grave has cut this side. You want to cut the other side and then you levelize.
Yes.
So it will bring trouble. If GITIRIBA can agree to go back at least at 1 meter.
Yes. Uh-huh.
If GITIRIBA can agree to go back at least for 1 meter, it would be good. But I think that is the first thing you could have done. I mean, talk to GITIRIBA to move that 1 meter. But what I saw here wasn't something that they talked. Look. Oh my God. Yeah. So GITIRIBA's fence was being pulled down without his permission, and Rosio came here and said something. I'm playing this for people who join late. And, Rosio says something hilarious or ridiculous, like, hey, GITIRIBA, it's funny. I thought that he knew that his fence would be pulled down. It's funny. Engineer is saying he hopes that GITIRIBA can give 1 meter into his compound, but they don't talk to him. They didn't. Does he even have a choice? All he can do is watch his fence being pulled down, just like that. Just like that, it's gone. Shayari said, I guess Pasi is giving up more land to be more sorry. She's trying to make her way in to that thing. And even thing that surprised me is how the road was being constructed to GITIRIBA and to Mayugno. I thought that Mayugno, okay, I don't want to dive into it because there's a whole lot of shenanigan. I don't know. So, Hamis is saying he'll be okay. That fence will be erected again. By who? By who? Which money? His own money, right? But you see, Hamisi, it's something again to ask for someone, and it's something to do it and then tell him later. Because after all this, Rosio says something like, "It's crazy and it's funny that GITIRIBA, I thought that he knew." I mean, just listen to Rosio. What are you saying? Rough shot over GITIRIBA. That is what you get as a cult member. Yeah, that's it. And you know what is even crazier? It's what Rosio said after that thing happened. After they destroyed GITIRIBA's fence. Whatever Rosio said, that summarized everything. So you don't even have to overthink.
It's funny, I thought that GITIRIBA agreed to give a little bit of his land to expand the road. And I thought that, I don't know, the guys would come to remove the fence, but no, this machine can remove everything. Very powerful, very powerful.
That is Maro's land. You expected him to seek for permission? Now, right there, man, you have a point. This GITIRIBA's land is literally Maro's land, right? Is that what you're saying? That's what I thought too, man. This is Maro's land. There's nothing like GITIRIBA's land here. That's what I thought. But anyway, what do we say? What do we say, man? Once you're in there, it's nothing like getting out. You can get out. Was it right before she got pregnant? Okay, I don't know. It's disappointing because all of these people stand up for themselves just to backtrack and kiss us. And she's laughing, saying, I thought. It's funny. Wow. Anyway, I just want to go. But no, that point of Hamisi, I'll have to think about it because you saw the land, the GITIRIBA's land was being squeezed like that. He didn't say anything. It gives me a point of thinking. Is that land really GITIRIBA's land or just Maro's? Even this home is Maro's home. And even Mayugno, I'm now thinking because the same thing happened to Mayugno. They even constructed a road towards Mayugno's and just like that. So you can already tell that, that's it. Maybe nobody owns nothing there. It's all for, it's all for whoever. It's for Maro, man. All right. Thank you, JT, for bringing us this tea. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, guys, I just want to go. I really want to go. It's my time to leave. It was a pleasure having you all here. I hope you enjoy your Sunday. Yeah, wake up, go do stuff, enjoy your weekend, wind it down. Tomorrow is a Monday. Other people hate Monday. I like Mondays. Monday is the day I rest. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I love you so much. Do me a favor before you go, like the video, subscribe. And don't forget, every day in a drama. Every day in a drama. Some things never change. You know that, right? So like the video before you go, subscribe. And maybe we'll be back to think about this land of GITIRIBA and Mayugno. Are they their lands? Or it's just Maro's lands? And other villagers who are being taken to police because they invaded in Maro's land. But Maro did what he did. Anyway, let me give a special thanks to Lisa K for that super slap. I appreciate Lisa. It was great. I appreciate it. And everyone who watched, everyone who liked, everyone who shared, everyone, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Remember, some things never change, Some things never change. Adios.
A tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning. You wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. You will break your back to make me feel again, suffocate to make me breathe again, lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. They say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change.